Karyn, Bryant for H.E.A.T. I'm here with Cain Velasquez, former UFC heavyweight champ, and he is going to be back in action at UFC 146. And I mean, I guess first and foremost, everybody's asking how you've been feeling and how was it getting back to camp after the fight with JDS?
You know, I'm feeling good right now. You know, after that fight, just kind of took some time, rested my body up a little bit. And then just for the training camp, just took my time in and going into training camp. As the weeks went on, light workouts, and then kind of picked it up, you know, definitely as the weeks went on. And I think that really helped me, not just to get rushed into training camp, but just kind of take my time into it.
And not that you're a man who makes excuses, but I think a lot of us felt like that was a lot to ask of you to come back and fight JDS on such a big card and so much publicity and coming off an injury. It was, I mean, looking back, do you feel like it was a bigger deal than maybe was the right timing for you?
I think so, you know, but you know, me as a fighter, I think any other fighter, I mean, we're gonna fight. I mean, you know, whatever's going on in our lives, I mean, we're just gonna step in there and fight. So that's the type of mentality that we have.
So I have to feel that you must be buoyed a little bit by your teammate Daniel Cormier's win last Saturday. He's fought Bigfoot Silva obviously before as well. So what do you know about Bigfoot that you may have learned from Daniel? You
know, there was some stuff that he could tell me from his experience, you know, in the cage with Silva, but also it was just so fast of a fight where, you know, you can't really judge too much off of that fight. And also, you know, I'm expecting a different type of fighter, you know, on Saturday, you know.
What are you expecting then?
Just a guy, you know, just what I've seen in his previous fights where, you know, he's tough all around, on his feet, on the ground, well-rounded, you know, hits hard, just everything well. He has a lot of tools.
And do you think that he uses his reach and his length to advantageously?
Definitely, you know, he's definitely uses his body well. Just really talented everywhere. So, I mean, you know, that's the type of fight we're expecting.
But he can take a punch, but obviously you can give a lot more than many other people can. So.
Yeah, you know, he can. He's the type of fighter that's durable. He has good stamina. If it's a long fight, he'll stay in there and, you know, always go forward. So, you know, really there's nothing where he lacks in this fight.
How badly do you want that belt back?
I want it bad, you know, but you know, there's steps to take, and you know, this is a big one on Saturday. I have to win this fight.
Did your family come? Does your daughter come? My daughter is over here, so I'm just trying to ask.
My daughter's not coming.
She's not going to the fight, so I should say.
Yeah, okay. You know, just we haven't had her in a fight yet. You know, we haven't taken her to a fight yet, so it's you know, we're not going to start now. We think she's just too young right now. But my wife's coming up. I got, you know, my brother coming up, and you know, always family around me, so this will be good.
Yeah, I always wonder because some fighters just don't like to have their wives or something, you know, cage side. It makes them too nervous. But your wife is cool with it, and you're okay with having her right there.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. You know, she's good. I think she's probably one of the best that I've seen as far as wives. You know, how she takes it and everything else like that. So she's really good. She's you know, her mind's really strong always. And you know, with me, I mean, I don't care who's in the crowd. I got just one thing on my mind, and that's the fight. So.
Very nice. And are you a gambling man at all? Do you play the tables or anything?
Nope, I do not.
Come on, Cain.
I don't gamble at all. You know, one thing we do, me and my wife, she gambles $20 on the roulette tables, and that's it. That's all we do. So I'm not a big fan of gambling, but yeah.
So what do you do for fun when you're here, though? Do you go? I mean, I know you're having an after party here, but are you the kind of guy that'll actually get out on the dance floor? Or are you just the guy in the back, just like, yeah?
I'd rather just do that, just be in the back, just nod my head a little bit. But my wife kind of pulls me on the dance floor, and I got to do that. But you know, when I'm out here, you know, they have a car racing thing out here called Exotics Racing, which I've done here a couple times. I love to do that. You know, just so much to do out here. You know, the shows and everything else. I mean, it's first, you know, take care of business, and after that, then kind of just, you know, whatever you know we feel like doing. So.
Nice. Well, plus, luckily, you're at the weight class where you can put a hurting on the buffet.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, Cain. Well, thanks for spending some time with us, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.